Thank you for joining. Our today's recipe is Banjan Borani. Banjan Borani is an Afghan vegetarian dish. It's actually a very flavorful dish and one of the frequently ordered on restaurant menus that serve Afghan cuisines. The main ingredients for this recipe are banjan or eggplant, tomatoes, onions, garlic, green chilies, some tomato paste, and you also need some yogurt. To begin, we are going to wash and peel the eggplants or banjans. For that, the tool of choice will be a peeler. The knife can definitely do the work, but a peeler makes the job so much more easier. Once we have peeled all of the eggplants, we are going to cut them in any geometrical shape of our choice, but we do want to keep the thickness to about half an inch. Um, and if you're working with eggplants of different sizes, like I have, feel free to give them a second chop or cut just to make sure that they are all of the relatively same size, which helps with the cooking or frying later. Once we have cut all of the banjans, we are going to add them to a bowl and add some salt. And if you do have time, please leave them on the counter for about 15 to 20 minutes. What that salt does is it helps the eggplants release some of its moisture and helps with the cooking time. So once we have given it a good toss, we are going to leave it aside and work on the rest of the vegetables. So for the tomatoes, we are going to cut some of the pieces into these ring shape, and the rest we are going to chop them or fine chop them, and I'm going to show you later in the recipe how I'm going to use that. For the onions also, we are going to cut them in these ring shape. The green pepper, I'm leaving them, or chilies, I'm leaving them whole, but if you're looking for some extra heat, feel free to chop some of those. So once everything is ready, we are going to start frying the eggplants. For that, I'm going to add a generous amount of oil to a big pan and fry the eggplants on medium high heat. And I will keep an eye just to make sure that they are not burnt or overcooked. Once they have this nice golden color, I'm going to take them out and add the next batch. And while these are getting ready, we are going to work on our sauce. For the sauce, we are going to use some uh, plain homemade yogurt. If you're interested in making homemade yogurt, I do have the recipe for that on my channel, so do look that up. So to the yogurt, we are going to add some minced garlic and a little bit of salt, so nothing too fancy. And once we have given it a good stir, we are going to leave it aside. Next, we are going to work on the rest of or cooking the rest of the vegetables. To begin, we are going to add the onion rings, and we are not going to overcook the onion rings. We are just going to add it and for a few not minute actually, just 1 minute, and then take it out because we still want that crisp and fresh texture. Next, we are going to add the tomatoes. And we are going to add to that a little bit of tomato paste for the color and flavors. To that, we are going to add about half a spoon of turmeric, and you do want to cook the turmeric really well because if you don't cook the turmeric, then it just leaves its color to whatever it comes in contact with. Once the turmeric is cooked, we are going to add the green chilies, and now we are going to add a layer of the big pieces of the tomatoes that we cut earlier. And what these tomatoes does, these adds a little extra moisture to the base of the pan. And then we are going to add all of the other vegetables and sprinkle some black pepper and cover it and cook it for on low heat for about a minute or so, just to make sure that all of the flavors have worked its magic through. Next, we are going to work on plating or serving our dish. For that, we are going to add a layer of the garlic yogurt we prepared earlier. On top of that, we are going to add the eggplants, followed by some more of the yogurt, and then drizzling some of the sauces. The best garnish for this dish is to sprinkle some freshly chopped coriander or cilantro, which I didn't have. But you can also sprinkle some dry mint or black pepper, which are equally good. So if you're enjoying this recipe and like what you're seeing so far, I will ask for your support of your channel by way of subscribing, leaving comments, and likes. Your feedbacks will keep me motivated bringing more recipes like this as a new creator, and it will also notify you anytime there are new recipes posted to the channel. And if there are any recipes that you would like me to make on this channel, do let me know. So you can pair this recipe with either a rice dish or eat it as a dip with any kind of bread. This is a very flavorful dish, so I hope you will make it. Thank you for joining and stay well.